got up before dawn just to bring you
Top of the morning from beautiful downtown Baltimore.
Hi, the top of the morning. Top of the morning to all of you. Hi, top of the morning.
Good morning, and thanks for joining us at Top of the Morning. I am your host, Teena Byrd.
And I'm Kevin Costello.
We have a wonderful treat for you today. We are featuring some local Be More talent. There is a tremendous amount of talent in the Baltimore area, and the world really should explore it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And we'll be happy to have a couple members of the Baltimore City talent showing up here at Top of the Morning and, showing us a thing or two about what they can do.
Absolutely, and that, of course, branches out into the whole watershed area, involving people as far away as Philly.
Yeah, so, I mean, coming in from Philadelphia and seeing everything that Baltimore has to offer, it's pretty exciting stuff, It's good people. The one thing I'll say about being here is this view around here is pretty impressive from the top of the world.
It is, and filming up here, we get to enjoy the strange sights of seeing a helicopter fly by at eye level.
Yes, and it is not raining again, which it was last time. So I can actually see the city, which is nice. A little bit of change of pace.
Let's get the festivities started.
We have with us here Craig Miller, who is an actor and a local talent. So, Craig, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, a little bit about what you're doing, how things are going, anything you're working on.
Right now, I'm kind of in a lull. Most of my work has been involved with community theater. I've appeared down in Annapolis Colonial Players, various and sundry groups that are all around the Annapolis area, and a lot of work up in the Philadelphia area with one particular group up there.
Oh, fantastic. Which group is that?
It's called the Dutch Country Players. They're located way north of Philadelphia.
Okay.
And I did about 20 some odd shows with them over a 10-year period. Total 50 all told. So, yeah, well, I've been around a while.
Impressive amount of work.
How many years have you been in this industry?
A little over 30.
And what brought you into it? What is your greatest passion behind it?
Well, I guess it probably goes back to my childhood. When you're watching television, you want to interview everybody. By the way, television was black and white at that time. Anyway, that was it. More emulating the television shows that I saw and things along those lines. And then, I'll be honest, I'll tell this story really, really quick. But the first time that I got involved with community theater, I was with some coworkers. We were at a bar. We were making fun of the fact that the manager who we worked for was apparently speaking to this woman at the end of the bar, and so we were all laughing about her being on the make and such. And then as she was leaving, I said to her, "Well, time to leave, huh?" And she said, "Head on home." And she said, "No, I'm going to direct a play." And I said the fateful thing, what does a person do to get into that sort of thing? And out came the script, and out came the schedule, and out came the rehearsal schedule, etc. And she said, we're going to be doing this such and such days, love to see you come out, etc. And the show was Heaven Can Wait, and I played the murderer in it.
A great way to start.
Yeah.
Homicide.
Sure. Why
Excellent.
And what kind of contact information do you want to give us so people can contact you?
Well, I don't mind if it's email. I'm at cwm1213@gmail.com.
Easy enough. cwm1213@gmail.com.
Correct.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for coming on Top of the Morning. Best of luck to you in your endeavors. Hope to see more of you.
That'd be terrific. Thank you very much.
And thank
Appreciate
you for
it.
joining us. Joining us now is Kelsey Saunders.
Absolute pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you.
So you are a actor?
Yes, sir. I'm an actor.
In the Baltimore area. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Absolutely, absolutely. My name is Kelsey Saunders, first of all. I've been doing this modeling and acting thing for about 6 months to a year now. Getting pretty good work in the Virginia area, Baltimore area. Currently working on a web series in Baltimore filming. It's a vampire series. Just wrapping up a movie down in the DC area. Should be out hopefully in May of 2011.
Do you want to give us the titles of our
Absolutely, sure. The vampire show that's being filmed in Baltimore. It's called Eden's Lost. It's going to be on the website, on the web series called myhotzonetv.com. movie that I'm doing. It's called Pit Bulls in a Skirt. It's a full-length feature. It's going to be out probably about May 2011.
Is that a theatrical release or?
Yes, actually it is. It was going to go straight to DVD, but actually it's going to open up in theaters, probably about 6 theaters around like major cities, Chicago, Atlanta, New York, Washington, D.C., Baltimore. So one more thing I'm working on right now, and it seems like a lot, but there's a new soap opera that's being filmed in D.C. called Archives of the Heart. We began filming on that in February, so keeping pretty busy.
Fantastic, yeah. Kelsey, it sounds like you got a lot of plates spinning in the air right now, which is a good thing to have.
It's fabulous.
Very awesome, very awesome.
Thank you very much.
So, yeah, you've had a lot of success in the area. Are you from the area?
Yes, I'm actually from Southern Maryland. Grew up here, born and raised. Come to Baltimore, and I figure, a lot of people say there's not a lot to do around here as far as acting and modeling and things. You just got to look for it, you got to network a little bit, and you have to talk to people. You got to be out there. It doesn't help to have a background, where you're used to being around people. I used to be a coach, so I used to talk to kids and their parents, trying to get them to go to college and things like that, so I don't mind.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds great. I mean, having that experience, I know you got the statesman voice going on. How's that? Has that been good for your career?
It's been pretty decent. I've done some things for ADT, some local industrial work, and there's a new app that's going to be coming out from Rfinity. It's about an app that's going to be on the iPhone. It's going to be on the Droid phone. That's going to be on. That's a commercial that's on the internet right now. And that's pretty good. Filmed around DC on one of those tour buses. That was exciting.
All right. I'll have to keep an ear out for you on the internet.
Appreciate it.
But yeah, well, it's fantastic that you're keeping so busy. So in the vein of keeping busy, I know you're here top of the morning, auditioning for a hosting spot. So pop quiz. Let me see what you got. Come on, you two, right now. Introduce the show.
Okay. Hi, I'm Kelsey Saunders.
And I'm Teena Byrd.
And welcome to the Top of the Morning Show.
All right.
Tell us a little bit about the synopsis of Pit Bulls and Skirts. It's a wonderful title.
It's funny. It's completely out of character for me, but it's about basically these 4 women who learn the drug business from their boyfriends, and then there's a struggle between the 4 women and the 4 people that they learn the business from. I play an interesting role. I'm the person that biggest drug dealer up and down the East Coast, and so they all buy from me. But it's cool because I get to play rich guy. So nice house, nice car, things like that. But it's fun, and it's a little bit of a stretch for me, but I'm really excited about it, and I hope the people out there, the fans, will love it when they see it.
Absolutely. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing that. Any last thoughts for us? Anything you want to plug out there? Give us a website, anything you want to, any contact information?
Well, absolutely. I'm at Kelsey Saunders, KL Saunders at smcm.edu. I'm available for work, voiceovers, movies, acting, commercials, industrials, whatever, even hosting. So, but I'm out there, and I'll be happy to talk to anybody.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being on the show.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
It was wonderful, and this is a wonderful suit as well.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely.
Joining us today is our wonderful friend, Erica Eden. So you and I are both on the set of the film Cuddly Bunnies.
That's true.
And you are an actress. Are there any other projects you want to tell us about that you have going on right now?
Well,
Or tell us about
Including
working with
about
Teena.
Cuddly Bunnies as well.
Tina and I haven't worked closely yet, but it should be fun. I was going to say, I actually just got into this, and I'm kind of an anomaly. I'm an economist and an actor and a singer. So kind of left and right brain. So it's just really funny. Like, I love spreadsheets, and I have my MBA, but then I go to auditions all the time, and I sing at sporting events. So
How do you possibly balance that in?
well, one's 9 to
That's
5, and the rest is when I'm on vacation and and afterward. But any projects right now? Sorry, I want to answer your question. I am working on this movie, Cuddly Bunnies. I have my audition today, and I've been in a few industrials. Actually, for my day job, I did a training video for that, so it was kind of nice because I wasn't just hired to read a script, but I actually, actually got to teach something.
On the elevator, everybody is always coming to the top of the world.
Yeah, we're busy up here.
So, have you heard anything more on your role in Cuddly Bunnies with director Aishi Krishna, who hopefully we will have on here soon?
All I know is I'm the 5th wife out of 8. So I'm not really sure what that says about me, but although I think you're the second wife, right? So I really don't know. I think we can kind of make anything we want out of the character. So I'm like dreaming up a story on, you know, why did we get divorced, and you know, what kind of wife was I? So it should be really interesting.
Yes.
Wow, sounds like you've got interesting leeway with that. Do you actually have a creative writing streak in you anywhere, along with the singing and acting? And
I do like to write. Probably my biggest writing claim to fame right now is just my online dating profile, which worked for me, so I guess it was a success, right?
We understand that you have sang the national anthem at a sporting event.
that was something else. That must have been exciting.
It was really exciting.
Oh, it must have
I
been
mean,
out.
such a crowd. It was probably one of the best nights of my life. I mean, I had my friends there, and I
Yeah, and there were actually
bought out a
fans at a
section.
Nationals game, which was pretty exciting.
Well, yeah, it was the first season in the new stadium, so there were actually fans at the time. It's kind of dwindled since then, but
It happens, but that's really exciting. And do you have a lot more of those going on? Do you have anything coming up that you want to tell us about?
in terms of the singing,
And sorry, there's more people showing up top of the world.
yeah, I've been told that actually. So I told you I work as an economist by day, and I ran into a coworker at the supermarket the other day, and he goes, you know, are you still working in our company? And I'm like, yeah, why? Why do you ask? He goes, I don't know, I didn't think you'd still be there. I'm like, well, where do you think I'd be? And he goes, I don't know, I thought you'd be a stand-up comedian. I'm like, you know, maybe I should think about that. I do like it.
It's fun. It's hard work.
What contact information can we run for you so that people can contact you?
Well, I'm available for any type of work. I'm always open-minded. Not any type of work, but you know that. I'm open-minded.
Qualifier on
Do you
that
want to give us a website,
Exactly.
an email, a phone number, or something?
You can find me on YouTube if you just look up Erica Ettin, Ettin, and my email address is ericagettin@gmail. It looks like Erica Gettin, and I spell my name with a K, ERIKAG@gmail.com.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming. You know, it's always a pleasure having you on
Thank
the
you.
show. I know that you're actually here to audition for a hosting
am.
spot at Top of the Morning. So why don't you go ahead and take us to break?
Well, thank you for watching Top of the Morning with us today, and we'd like to take a quick break.
And just for anybody curious, what we have up here, if you'd like to describe our lovely pieces of art for the public.
These are the lovely pieces from the Karen collection that are the research benefits for research cancer. And you can find them through 410-849-5333. And you can also find them on the web at Karen Collection, CaringCollection.org. And please do keep in mind that there is a wonderful variety for you to choose from, and they make fabulous gifts.
Yeah, and be generous because they're looking to the 845,000. They're looking to get to 1 million, so let's get them there.
And
All
let's
right.
get them further.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. We'll be back. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us on Top of the Morning. We had a great show with a lot of great hosts.
Absolutely, we did. And all of our talent today is wonderful, and we hope you enjoy, and we'll contact them. Don't forget that we are also available at I am at TEENABYRD@hotmail.com.
Yeah, and I'm Coskev, COSKEV @gmail.com. And something tells me with Kelsey up here, I might be looking for some employment. So if you know anybody, that'd be good.
Wonderful. Yes, I would love to work with these companies as well. So again, I'm Teena Byrd.
And I'm Kevin Costello. And thank you for joining us at Top of the Morning. See you next time, Baltimore.